Okay,
All
what
right.
are we doing?
We're doing a classic surf and turf.
Oh.
So basically, these are just your California Spinies on sale over at Costco. Easy deal, easy.
And what about this meat?
Same thing. On sale ribeye meat at Costco.
And what seasoning are you?
Well, Random.
Oh, I like this.
Yeah, she
Tenders.
can't like it because she hasn't tried it. But buttery steakhouse, we're gonna try that. But this one we've always had,
That's a good
and I don't know if Kinder's. But yeah, these are both really good. I mean, everyone uses salt, pepper, and garlic.
Music is not going to get copyright because this is my son's band, The Shake, so hopefully.
So basically, everyone does that. You just kind of crush these things, let it ride, pull it apart, and you know, I don't like removing the vein. I think it's all part of like the flavoring. Everyone thinks like, what are they eating? Well, they're eating plankton, so it doesn't matter.
What about on shrimp? You like to devein it or no?
No, not even good.
Ew.
No.
Septic tank. Those are bottom feeders.
Everyone thinks it's so bad, but
Bottom feeders.
it's like who cares?
And this is a real chef. Look, show him your fingers. How many fingers have you chopped off?
One.
Okay, you got one, and then a thumb,
Yeah.
a pinky, and a thumb.
Yeah.
Already chopped.
So a lot of the flavor in the lobster lies in the tail, right? See, look at that. So you can pull this out and then pull this apart. And I think the reason behind the keeping the shell there is that it provides more flavor when cooking, right?
Why?
Huh?
Oh, you just like the way it looks. I didn't know it provided flavor.
No, it provides flavor because, you know, you got the shell there. It gives you more seasoning.
Well, what are you drinking?
A Modelo. You know, the Mexicans never brewed any of their own beer.
Oh. Okay.
Guess who? The Germans.
Okay, so Modelo's German?
Yeah, all the beer in Mexico is German. Yeah, because when you know, if you ever listen to any of the mariachi music, and the music that goes on with the Germans is that's that's oompa music from the Germans. So the Germans and the Mexicans always got along with that ranchero music, romantic.
And why is this good for cooking? And not like
Well, you said you asked me what kind of beer I drink.
I know, I'm just saying you always cook with a beer.
It relaxes me.
Well, we're not doing the steaks on the barbecue, even though we do have a barbecue in our house, which is really cool. We got our overhead thing, and they put a, let's see if I can show you this, grill under there. Look at that. Oh, I don't have a lot of light in here, but it's pretty cool. So, but it does kind of get smoky in here when we do that. So this is the window right there. So when it gets smoky, we do that.
Yeah.
But
So,
this is our favorite pastime.
One thing though, that's done really good by Mexicans, which I am, and my wife is tequila. Tequila's
Yeah, it's
incredible.
good. So you are pulling it out. So how's it going to
Yeah,
give
so
it
it
flavor?
sits above the shelf. See how that sits above like that?
Yeah.
So you flavor the top, right?
Wait, you flavor it? How do you flavor it?
Well, you'll see.
Oh wait, you don't even have any spices out.
No,
Do you
not
put
yet.
paprika?
Yeah.
Um,
Paprika, garlic, salt, butter. You know, the whole deal.
butter with salt or no salt?
Salted butter, you know. There's a way that you can do raised butter, and that's how you boil, you heat butter up, and then you take all the fat of the butter off the top, and that's truly.
So it doesn't separate?
No, you separate it.
Oh, so how come when we go to the rest? Oh, so that's what they give you.
That's called raised butter, or
it's all oily. It's not like separate.
yeah, I think it's called raised or something. I could be saying this wrong because my terms are way off all the time about like certain things.
Yeah.
But I believe that when you have butter, it's like ghee.
Yeah.
If anyone has ghee butter, Ghee, that's basically raised butter. Like it's you take all the fat out.
What's your favorite cooking tool in the kitchen? Like
Knife.
the air fryer, the Instant Pot, or the cast iron pans that we scored at estate sales. These are just, I don't know what we do without these.
I mean, I would like copper, but copper's expensive. I don't cook that much to really justify having copper pans.
Well, we do. They're just expensive. We need
really,
a big jackpot, right? And there's our
good.
avocado oil that we just use for everything.
Avocado oil is a game changer.
Yep. If anybody wants to switch out, you can put it at a higher heat than olive oil, and it has a lot of flavor. It's good for you.
It's good for you. You can just eat it.
So what are you gonna put that on? In the oven?
I want to put it on you.
No. Are you gonna put it on? How are you cooking that? I never pay attention, guys. I just get these wonderful dishes placed before me, and then
you can just broil these. You can put them at high heat at 400 or 500 degrees.
What are you gonna do?
I don't know yet. The night's young. I don't know. I would love to barbecue them. Throw them over some wood, some cedar wood or something like that. But
and we're just doing these
we don't have that convenience.
potatoes that are colored.
There it is. You just dressed up some lobsters.
So what's next? Do you do that? Cooks fast, right? The steak takes longer.
Yeah, they cook fast. It's like shrimp or any type of.
So you're gonna do meat first.
Yeah, I'll just do the meat first, and what I'm gonna baste the meat in a butter sauce. We got this thing here, and I think my daughter turned me onto it, and it's called. There it is. That 21. Anyone at Trader Joe's?
Oh, nice.
It's not a spin on or a plug for Trader, but 21
Can
Seasonings.
you show them your thing in the freezer you made?
Oh yeah, everyone does this. This is just it's a garlic and green onion roll.
Did you just make
You
that
can
right
use
now?
yeah.
Is that butter?
Yeah, it's butter. So basically, you get it at room temperature. You roll it. Everyone does this. Every chef, everyone does this.
And what's it for?
Then you can just medallion them. You just medallion them. You get it nice and frozen. And there's garlic, green
you're
onions.
going to use it to cook in the pan before
No. When everything's all said and done and everything comes out, you just lay a couple of these medallions right on top of your lobster and your steak, and then that's it. That's it. That's all that is.
That's cool.
Yeah, and that's it. And so we got the 21 seasonings here. This is a really good. These are really good combinations because they have everything in here, and a lot of seasonings that a lot of people are afraid of are Indian seasoning like marjoram and all this other stuff in here. But
I would never use that alone, marjoram.
Yeah, you can.
Is that how you say it, marjoram?
I don't know. I'm saying it because I'm murdering the pronunciation. But all this stuff is like.
Okay, let's see. Are you gonna do steak?
Time is good. Time. All the three. Like I always talk about. The music. What's in music, and they always talk about spices and so.
Music.
Yeah. So Simon and Garfunkel always talk about. Sage, rosemary, and thyme.
Oh yeah.
Parsley. And parsley. So those are the four, those are the four spices, right? And then you have everyone talks about the Trinity, which is I think carrots, onions, and celery, and then with your garlic and stuff. So
those do look good.
But you got to keep everything kind of simple. For me, anyway, and the more simple you keep things.
Look how on the camera the lobster looks different color. That one.
Well, this one is
yellow.
Well, yeah, because this one's probably got some jaundice.
Oh no, that's yours.
Yeah, so these.
Can you eat the jaundice one?
These guys have problems defecating. So these ones really.
Let's give that one a cam.
I'm just kidding. I don't know. Maybe they got more flavor. All they eat is
crap.
No, man. I mean, look. There's no crap in the ocean.
Oh, okay.
Except for when you have a big, huge tsunami and a bunch of people are swept out to sea and all the lobsters have all to eat but human. You got to be careful.
Oh,
That's one point I want to make. Be careful about buying your food from Indonesia. I love Indonesians, but they have so many tsunamis, and they have a bunch of stuff go out and swept out into the ocean. What is everyone eating?
Okay, well, what are we gonna heat
Oh,
up?
I'm kidding.
The stove's not even on.
So that's it. I think we're ready to go.
Okay, or do we need to cook those potatoes first? I washed them. What's first?
Yeah, the potatoes are going to be definitely first.
Oh, they are?
Yes.
Okay, well, here's
In the meanwhile, I'm going to flavor this with this garlic and that's it.
I didn't know you put
Just
it
nothing big. Just there. Done. You could brush it with a little of this avocado oil.
I know.
This is no big deal. This
Are we cutting those?
Yes.
You want a different cutting board?
Yeah, so I need the big cutting board.
Are you sure?
Yeah. No, I can do it. So with cutting potatoes is really easy. So what you do is you cut them, and you always want a flat surface with potatoes. Obviously, the first cut's going to be the bad cut because it's obtuse. And so now you got a flat surface, and you can just do that.
Oh, we're gonna make them small. Are we having French fries?
There, just like that.
Oh, okay.
So done.
Oh, those are gonna cook fast.
Yeah.
If we cook them that small.
So you have these. Huh? These are really good potatoes. The French love them. I think these are like countryside potatoes, whatever. What would you put on these? Parsley.
Well, I always feel like whatever shape they
garlic.
are makes me think of they taste different. I know it doesn't really. It's not really true, but when I see them,
where does potato
I
put
feel
you back to? Like potato famine in Ireland? I mean, way before
yeah,
my
it reminds
time.
me of Gone with the Wind when
Gone
she
with
pulls
the
that
Wind,
dirty potato out of
dirty
that Irish ground. And
All you have are potatoes, right?
But it always
Starch.
is so good when they're poor and they
Red.
have like a soup and there's just a potato in there and
Potato.
it's like
Rock,
so
what do they call it?
valuable.
Rock soup?
Yeah.
We're gonna make.
And the red ones are good. I like the seasoning. I was thinking about trying. Okay, first thing on the floor there, you guys.
I'm gonna use
Now
it.
you should see. I have a thing about my floor. I have a thing about the floor having little things on it, like that. It just freaks me out. Like, but a great cook, and everything on the counter is pretty clean when he's done cooking, but the floor tells all, and it just freaks me out. The first thing I do is I have OCD like about the floor. I have to just clean the floor and sweep.
You have OCD.
I do. I can't.
I need a little bit of your OCD because I don't have that. I have just more of the island flair, where I don't, I kind of just go with the flow. Be back in 22 minutes.
Well, here's a nice silver bowl that you can put those in. That's clean.
Thank you.
So
Thank God I
obviously,
have a sous chef to help me out.
Yeah, well,
I have a sous chef to help me out.
that's gonna cook fast since you cut them so small. I didn't know you were cutting them that small. So we probably don't need them.
What?
Yeah, I thought we were gonna just roll them around in some oil and just eat them.
Just eat them whole like that?
I don't know.
How would you eat a potato whole like that?
I'm gonna ask you a question. When you go have steak and lobster, what kind of potatoes do they serve you? If they're not mashed, what would they look like? This looks like breakfast potato. Are you sure they would be this shape?
Yeah.
Or would they be quartered? I thought maybe you'd quarter them.
No.
No?
You have them like this. They're easier to input into your mouth.
I know, but they're not going to taste like your breakfast potatoes, are they? All
Sure.
crispy? No, I don't
Sure.
want it. I want it to taste different.
How?
Like just lightly crispy, not fried.
Yeah.
We're not frying them, right?
No.
Okay, cool.
No, we're baking them.
No,
What?
like more of a baked feel, not a fried.
No, how are we going to cook them?
Well, I don't want them to be like the breakfast potatoes. You know how when you make those and they're all crispy? That's breakfast cottage potatoes.
Yeah, but what's the difference?
Oh, well, a lighter crisp on them so that they're more like fine dining. You know, when you go to a fine dining, they don't serve you potatoes like that with
Yeah,
steak
they
and lobster.
do.
No, they don't. Just a little seasoning and then just a little brown, like with,
That's crazy.
So they look pretty. Well, then all your potatoes are the same then. Just FYI.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I don't
People
want
love
fried potatoes.
People don't like Gucci potatoes.
I
Like that.
do. Can you just not make them fried tonight? Like all
Okay.
fried and deep fried. I don't like that.
How do you?
I just don't think that will be good with
Do you
that.
want? Okay. Do you want me?
You know how they saute them and they have a little bit of a
Right.
crisp
Well,
on them? Like that.
what have you given me? You've given me these little tiny potatoes to work
Well,
with.
why do you have to
I
cut
could have
them
made
so
you a
many
big.
times?
I
You
could have
don't-
made you
No, it's fine, but you don't need to
because
cut them
it doesn't
so small.
it doesn't take as long to cook them.
I know. Well, then you don't need to fry them. I just don't want them deep fried, like French
who's the
fries.
cook here?
I know. Well, I'm the eating one, so I'm more important.
So.
We always do this in the kitchen. My son thinks we're fighting, but there's a lot to discuss when it comes to food. Like, not that, but this.
I can make them. Don't worry. These are dinner potatoes. Watch.
Okay, dinner
what you
potatoes.
do, you put a little thing. You get, the way you serve them.
They're gonna put avocado.
Yeah, dude. It's not a big deal. God, man.
So my question is, since we have music on and it's Cam's band, but he is streaming on all services, how do I prove to them that I have authorization to use this music, even though it's on YouTube and all the
copyright is through, I believe.
Is this video gonna get taken down all because of this music?
When
I have permission.
I don't know. Cam didn't say you can.
He would let me because I bore that child. So,
sure, but...
I guess that's a question for all you other YouTube channels out there, because you guys have to deal with these copyright things. And I think Easy on his intro I could have sworn a song that is a song. I don't think he made that song, and he must have got permission for it. We need Easy to do more of his cooking videos. Remember that one when you made the pot? He was like cooking up like potatoes, everything. Yeah. It's a lot of work.
Yeah, this is a real easy dish. I mean,
but I just love to watch him cook.
Heat and serve.
I mean,
there's really nothing big about this. Like, it's not like burgundy short ribs or where you.
Well, if people like watching this, we will do something more fancy, because I do like watching you do those crazy things. Because,
this one is like, what you got to get key to this is just how you put heat on them. Like, how you put heat on this short rib, how you put heat on the lobster. So, that's big deal. Yeah. I mean,
Joe here cooks for 9 hungry firemen. A couple of meals a day, so cooking for a lot of people is really easy for him, and they cook good food. They eat well.
They're heavy critics.
Well, then you're right at home with me then. With me saying stuff about these potatoes.
You're worse than like Siskel and Ebert. You're very.
That's a lot of potatoes. Okay, you don't have to cook them all. I just wash them.
You put them all in here.
Well, now we're done there.
And then look, avocado. King.
I haven't opened it yet, so you might have to pull. Oh, you already did? Whoa. Crazy.
Yeah, this stuff.
We will go through that
gold,
pretty quick.
Like
I just don't know how we.
This should be like, if you're a prepper, you should have. Just kidding. But this is the best.
But did you see my chili?
And you can drink this.
Did you see my little chili piquin I put in that jar? You're gonna do. Did you see those?
Yeah.
Those are so cute. Look at them. These. Look at those.
Look, just salt.
Fry those up. Some Asian food.
And Raina likes this pink Himalayan salt. So do I. It's king.
Yeah, we use the pink Himalayan salt.
I heard there's like gray Himalayan salt. That's like.
No, this is what happened. In the 50s, they took the iodine out of the salt. So you're not getting any benefit. You're just getting all the health risks. So they took it out.
I heard there's like gray Himalayan salt.
Well, that's even better. There's like 60-something minerals, or same amount of minerals in our body that are in that pink Himalayan salt. Tastes wonderful. It's a good switch to make. You don't have to feel guilty about putting salt on everything. Yeah. We buy it in bulk, but it's a must-have.
And then you just go in here. You can put the 21 flavors in here. The 21 flavors helps.
I made that for Sabrina.
Yeah. Watch your blood pressure, man. I mean, all this stuff is, salt, sodium, but.
Well, I don't think you have to worry about it, because you're getting the benefits of the minerals.
My thing is, you enjoy your life. If you're willing to enjoy your life and eat good food, then do it, and then be willing to suffer the consequences later.
Hey, you told me the other day we're all going to die of something, right?
We're all going to die of something.
So it's like. Oh God,
unfortunately, I had
the virus and this
good
and
friend
that.
that was a triathlete going to work, and he's on the other side of the freeway, and a guy flips over on the K-rail, kills him. This guy could run 21 miles in one day, and no problem. Now he's gone, and it's like, we all want to be healthy, But
I know. Well, time and unforeseen occurrence be a fall.
I'm healthy and
What does the Bible
indulgent.
say? The Bible says.
Just kidding.
Time
That's
and
horrible.
unforeseen occurrence.
I mean, I
So
get
it
it.
can happen
It's,
to anybody. But
it's like
no Debbie Downer. No
Yeah.
Debbie Downer. But you know, while we're alive, we live and we enjoy and we live our lives to the fullest. That's what we have to do.
horrible. Beer.
And when you lose and you didn't win at the casino, you have to remember that too.
Yeah.
You have to take your wins like Filthy says.
Yeah.
There's always somebody that's doing better than you, and there's always someone that's worse off.
Yeah.
Let's fire up that grill. Let's turn
Are you
on that
editing
heat.
this?
I'm not. I haven't edited. I'm just doing a rough draft here. I'm just recording, and
All right.
so we're ready for what?
That's it. Now
Are we ready for?
we're ready to do the potatoes. So here's what
Oh,
we're
we
gonna
are?
do. Oh yeah.
Wow, the
'Cause-
steak must cook fast.
Yeah, the steaks cook fast. Lobster cooks fast.
Okay, well, start it up. I'm gonna get this big cutting board here and get it ready because when he lets the steak rest, he's gonna need this to put the steak on and let it rest. And we did pick up this really good bread. Of course, now that something with the pandemic is a little better, Costco brought back their samples. So we were walking through there and they have this focaccia bread and it's just amazing what they have. Like they put it in the toaster oven or the for a second and then they make a little thing of olive oil and garlic, the chopped garlic they sell there, and then they just brush it on and it is so good. So we're gonna try that, but they do have other flavors. They have this one, this spinach and cheese one, and this one too. This is a Mediterranean tomato and mushroom. So we're really excited to try that. We're probably just gonna have a kale salad, but I probably won't record through the whole thing. Maybe I'll show the after product.
Yeah.
So you're just gonna heat that up, and
Yeah.
it's not even on.
I know.
Oh, so you can't rush a good cook, right?
Can't rush a good cook.
I know, but my video is already at 22 minutes.
Oh, that's too long.
No, it's not. It's fine.
Yeah, this is too much banter.
Well, I'm gonna have Cameron help me edit it.
So,
if
okay.
anybody's bored, they
So I'm preheating the oven for the potatoes. So that's what's happening right
can...
now.
The oven? Oh, okay.
So the oven's going.
Do
for
we
these.
want that in there or out?
You can keep them in or out.
This. I'll take it out.
You can just go like this too. I do this a lot. Just a little dab there, and then I overuse avocado.
I have a brush in there if you want to brush
That's okay.
it.
I just
Okay.
and just throw it right in the middle.
Hot plus
Probably getting all good. See how I got everything all over the place, and you just let this go.
Yeah, that's okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wow, it's gonna be good. I just think those are gonna cook really fast, and then we don't have steak. Steak seems like it takes longer.
No.
No?
No, young lady.
Why are we eating it bloody inside?
Yes. Enjoy the steak, not burn this, we're not making carbon. We're not making carbon steak, but you want to make sure all the potatoes lay flat. You don't want anyone floating on top of each other. You want it, the pan to heat up, and people put foil. I hate cooking with foil, everyone.
Yeah, we don't do
cook
that.
with foil. Whoever's listening.
I know it's really hard not to for me
You two or
sometimes,
three people
but
out there.
he's been against it for years.
Foil is horrible. I mean,
aluminum
this
in your
is probably
body
aluminum
is
anyway,
on the
but-
periodic table on the bad part. Like it's a, it's a bad chemical. You don't want that in your body.
This is steel or stainless.
Right. So stainless steel, and then they say that this is good, the cast iron, because the iron actually leaches into your body, which iron's good, so that's good. We don't cook with the foil. We use parchment paper. I think parchment paper can be cooked at like 400 before it starts burning, but don't worry about the floor. I'll get it.
Oh, thanks. You always.
But hun, can you turn the flame on, because we can't have downtime.
Flame, I can't do the steaks at the same time. Potatoes.
Oh.
You get what I'm saying?
But the potatoes are going to be done and just sitting there, right? Or no? So how many more minutes?
What's that?
Parsley? How many more minutes before you start cooking something? Unless you're going to tell us a story. How was your call? Any good calls last night?
No. No. Normal sick people. Everyone out there get healthy.
You have to think positive. That's how you keep your immune system strong. No fear. Wow, you put a lot of parsley. Okay. That looks good.
There are people dying. I'm kidding.
Well, no car accidents seem to be the majority of.
It's the biggest deal.
So what's the degrees for the oven?
400.
Oh, it's only on 155.
So this is going to take a long time. This is going to take 45 minutes.
For those potatoes?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll just stop the video here and then I'll do the other half.
Yeah, because this is going to take 45 minutes. This is going to take about 15 to 20. Okay. This is going to take about.
Okay, so I'll come back. I'll come back when that starts.
Right.
Okay. All right. Okay, you guys. Thanks for watching. I'll be right back.